For those mamas of littles who struggle to find the time to shower or sleep and cannot remember the last time you could eat when your food was warm, for those making sacrifices every day, God sees you. May your heart be as full as your arms. May you trust in God, knowing that as He is growing your children, He is also growing you and equipping you for this journey of motherhood in which you are so important and valuable. May God give you strength for each day and the knowledge that you are not alone on this exhausting but worthwhile journey.
For those adoptive and foster moms who have opened their hearts and homes to create a place of belonging for children who had none before, God sees you. May God knit your family together as you partner with Him to redeem their stories, and through your love, may your children experience the deep love of the Father.
For those in the daily grind of hormones, quarreling kiddos, and after-school activities, feeling the pressure of perfection from social media, rewarming your cup of coffee while attempting to accomplish your to-do list that is never quite done, God sees you. As you continue to show up each day, may God show you there is a holy work in the hustle and beauty in imperfection. Amidst the busyness of life, may God remind you of the importance of Sabbath rest, and may the Holy Spirit guide you as you continue to be present in the moments that will shape your child's faith and future.
For those who know the pain of losing a mother, God sees you. In the times of questioning, loneliness, or sorrow, may you remember that the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and He is with you. In times of remembrance, may the peace of God comfort you and may you see His goodness. He is the God who will turn your mourning into dancing and clothe you with joy.
For those moms experiencing the challenges, grief, and beauty of having a special needs child, God sees you. May God remind you that when you are weak, He remains strong. On those days when you are exhausted, confused, frustrated, or heartbroken about the challenges of your child is facing, may you remember that your hope lies within God, who redeems all tears and makes beauty from all situations. May you find joy and security in a new understanding of God's faithfulness and deep love for both you and your child.
For those stepmoms who are so invested in creating a loving and accepting home for your children, but sometimes feel unseen despite your best efforts, God sees you. In the moments of doubt, may God show you the beauty at hand as He weaves your stories together as one. In the moments of hurt and difficulty, may God grant you supernatural grace and resilient love that extends beyond your own abilities. And may you understand the important calling that He has placed upon your life as a stepmom.
For those who have found your roles reversed as you now care for the ones who raised you, God sees you. May God show you that your new role matters in this season and it was chosen for you by Him. Remember to keep your eyes on the face of Jesus as you walk on these troubled waters so that you can see the miracles that the power of Jesus can bring. May God give you the faith to move mountains and rejoice in sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not put us to shame.
This is for the moms who have gone through all the stages from diapers to t-ball games, band concerts and proms, on to college or career and marriage. Those who have watched your kids mature and grow into adults who now may have families of their own. As you reflect with satisfaction on the wonderful memories of the past, but like most mothers wonder what your role is now, remember that God sees you. May God help you see there is still great value in your role, not only as a mother, but a friend or even a grandmother. May the Lord help you see the powerful impact you can have on teaching the next generation what it means to live for Jesus. And may you know there is no greater gift to give your families than to be a prayer warrior, fighting spiritual battles on their behalf.
For those who are experiencing a strained relationship with distant children, God sees you. As you contend for them in faith and prayer, remember that the Lord is faithful. May God make a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland and bring renewal to your relationships.
For those moms who have experienced the pain and loss of a beloved child, God sees you. In the questioning and the heartache, may you feel the nearness of the Good Shepherd. May you remember in the pain that God has a purpose. May you remember this promise with confidence that surely His goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life.
For those whose hearts ache for full arms, especially this day, God sees you. As the sounds and sights of children overwhelm your emotions and your identity, may God remind you how cherished you are. May God reveal to you the plans and legacy He has for you and give you peace in it, knowing that all His plans are good and perfect. May God fill your arms in the way He designed for you, your identity completely intact and steadfastly held in the arms that will always hold you.
For those moms who carry the weight of parenting alone in your home, God sees you. In the times when this responsibility weighs heavily on you, remember that God is with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Where there is lack, may God provide abundantly, and may He surround you with a loving community to share your burden and walk this path with you.
To those who are spiritual mothers, you are so needed and necessary, and God sees you as you serve Him. As you guide others to the way of Jesus, may God grow a passion in your heart to see others' lives transformed. What better way to make a difference than to help others live for His name and His renown?
To all our many mothers,
To all our many mothers,
To all our many mothers who have joined us here today,
We are so grateful.
We are so grateful.
We are so grateful for you. We are blessed to have you.
We are blessed to have you.
We are blessed to have you in our lives.